in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be talking about some more features that are going to be included in Red Dead Online. So I saw this post on the rdr2 subreddit from a user Dylan Myers 246, and it was what we know so far about Red Dead Online. And it has included a lot of really cool features that I have not touched on in videos that comes from leaks, developer interviews, achievements, game files, and more. So we're going to be going over some of those new features today and some things we haven't touched on in previous videos. So the first thing, and I think I've briefly mentioned that there's going to be a tutorial, but not really the details of the tutorial. Well, it's going to start with us breaking out of jail, or at least getting out of some sort of situation where we might be, held by the law or something like that. So in GTA 5 or in Grand Theft Auto Online, you just arrive to Los Santos via plane. It looks like we're going to arrive to the world of Red Dead Redemption 2, this time by breaking out of jail. We've talked about roleplay a little bit, but apparently multiplayer is going to promote harmony as well. So I wonder if we are going to be seeing less griefing in Red Dead Online, and if that's just something that GTA Online promoted. That'll be interesting to see. Now, speaking of that, if you are consistently killed by another player, you can actually tell the law, and that individual will get a bounty. So I like that because in Grand Theft Auto Online, there was no penalty really for being a griefer and killing someone over and over and over again. It looks like this will be the case in Red Dead Online. There's going to be a penalty if you're not a good person to other players in the world. That's something I really like. Now, sort of building off of that, you will get a bounty if you kill another player. So I wonder if bounties will just keep going up and up and up, just like they do in single player. Now, according to the developers, this game is less grindy than GTA 5, but it's going to be more grindy than single player. Now, that kind of makes sense. So far, my single player experience with Red Dead Redemption 2 has not been a grind at all. I've just been enjoying the missions as they sort of come along. But I can see how it could be a little bit more of a grind, especially in terms of making money. Now, I don't know how we are going to go about making money, if it's going to be your standard businesses, if it's going to be hunting, if it's going to be, having sort of a real life job. That's where sort of the role play aspect comes into place here. How will that ultimately work? So that's going to be interesting to see, because that was one of the biggest complaints with Grand Theft Auto Online, is it was a constant grind to just get more money so that you could buy the new content. And that turned off a lot of players. So I'm hoping that that is a nice change. According to this post, events, which are something that will happen in-game, pay heavily and promote unique player encounters. So this is something I'm looking forward to, and it sounds good in theory, but it's definitely going to come down to execution. Because encountering other players sounds cool, but encountering another player where 95% of the time they just shoot you first, that's not cool. So I don't know how that's going to work, but it would be nice if the encounters we had in game were similar to NPCs, where you could talk, you could have discussions, you could do things together. So I'm interested in that. Something that's been discussed is how the lasso is going to work. Will it be usable on other players? Will it not be available in multiplayer? This is something that Rockstar is definitely going to have to consider, because this could be used as a griefing tool. Because in single player, the lasso can be used to hogtie anyone, and once someone is hogtied, they're stuck forever. So I don't think Rockstar will allow that, because that could be very upsetting if you are hogtied and someone just throws you off a cliff and there's nothing you could do about it. So I don't think we're going to be seeing that exactly. And then also, online is going to be a big improvement from GTA Online, and apparently is going to be considerably more consumer friendly. So I'm not sure what that means. Consumer friendly maybe in terms of the microtransactions they have or the prices of items in game. Either way, that sounds like a lot better. Some other confirmations: 32 player lobbies is going to be the maximum. So that's the exact same we saw in Grand Theft Auto Online. I am a little bit shocked because this map is so much bigger that it isn't more than that, but maybe Rockstar wanted to secure the stability of these servers, so doing 32 player lobbies is the way to go. As we've touched on in the past, there's been Battle Royale rumors that have come along with this. It's unlikely that this will be the entirety of online, but probably just a Rockstar spin on it in a small scale. All wildlife and fish from single player are going to be appearing in online. That's great news. As we discussed yesterday, it's going to release by the end of the month. There's been no information so far for horse permanent death like there is in single player. I would find it unlikely that there will be permanent death in multiplayer. However, there could be a possible collection fee if you are to blame for the death of your horse. Because how could you prevent someone from rolling up to you, shooting you and your horse, and then you just lost the thing you spent, thousands of dollars on? That doesn't really seem fair. Now, some things we have yet to see information on, that would be voice, heritage, beards, inventory, or how the honor system is going to work in multiplayer. We also don't have information on games like poker, five-finger fillet, blackjack, or dominoes. There's no information on trading, free aim lobbies, or player skill lobbies. And there's no info on voice chat, but there probably will be. The question with that is, will it be the same voice chat from GTA Online, which is where you could have this global chat and you could hear, anyone from across the map, or will it be proximity chat like it was in Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer, where you could only hear someone if you were sort of near them in game? So once again, I will leave this post in the description. I think it's really nicely laid out and it talks about a lot of the things that are going to be featured in Red Dead Online. And all I know is I'm very excited for it, and I hope you guys are as well. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.